Good everyone, and welcome to this video, and today, excuse me, and today we have a first flight in the B-10B. Now I'm going to be truthfully honest, I barely know anything about this aircraft. I virtually know nothing. All I know is that it was a early 1930s bomber that was meant to, well, supplement the US Air Force really. Then obviously the B-18 Bolo obviously obsoleted this aircraft and things like that. This aircraft, as you can tell, isn't exactly a bit of a looker. I mean, she's not the best looking. I mean, she just looks horrid. But to be honest, I don't judge a plane by its looks. It's like men, really. You never judge a man by their looks. You always judge the character of the man. If only some women would take that into consideration. Anyway, jokes aside, on board today we have three 30 cal machine guns, which are probably going to do jack shit, but we're going to try. Bomb load, depending on the map, will be primarily the 6.250s, so that we can kill more targets. I'm not expecting much in the way of performance at this plane, because our engines are pretty weak. Wright Cyclone R18-2033s with 730 horsepower. These engines are not particularly powerful. All our fuel's in the wings, and if anyone's interested in this skin that I have on the plane, I will leave the warthunder.live link so then you can download the skin for your B-10B if you bought this aircraft. I got it for free thanks to a GE wager. So, as I said, I don't really know anything about this aircraft, but she isn't exactly the best looking aircraft, but I'm sure she'll have some character, and I'm hoping for that. I've noticed, or not noticed, the Digital Time Traveler and Dave Schilling both enjoy this aircraft, and well, Dave Schilling loves it for the 2000 Pounder, which I'm going to try and tank forces, and I will let you guys know how that is. But let's see what we can do, eh? Obviously not tank realistic, because I don't want to drag it in with an M10 tank destroyer and a M15A1. I've been working on the skins for those two vehicles, as well as the M4 Sherman, which was originally occupying this spot, but I just thought I'll put the B-10B here and just go from there, really. Straight into a game, we've got Henan Province, so we will be using the 6250s. Yeah, this is my very first flight of the plane. I've been waiting for... Well, I've been waiting a bit, but I thought if I get it done today, it could be a bonus video for a day next, or in the coming weeks. I did a poll on this aircraft as well. I got 3 votes to yes, 1 vote to no. So, we are in a battle rate in 1.7 game, it looks like. But yeah, I put the British flag on the front because why not? I mean, I've got to be honest, I know. Just why not? So we don't actually have any forward armament on this aircraft, we just literally have 30 cal turrets, which I'm not expecting much out of them. And to be honest, if we was to get an air kill this round, I would appreciate it. Got a Hampton up there. But yeah, for this aircraft's time, it was one of the fastest aircraft designed of that time period. I don't know if the Chinese actually use this aircraft, so don't question me about that. But, and that TBD's going for that convoy. I'll go slightly left then. So why is he diving down in a TBD? Sorry about that, that was a close friend from college. Okay. Let's get the bomb bay doors open. Because they are... You do get the 2.500s and the 6.250s in the bomb bay, the rest are carried externally. Probably should have mentioned that, but yeah, whatever. And the bomb's out. Excuse me. Okay, we've got some fighters coming up to intercept us, but testing this thing at a dive is actually pretty damn decent. Bombers are crap. Kid, you've never played a bomber, so I don't get those kind of people. Like, they say bombers are shit, and yet he's never actually used one. Oh, we've got a Nate down here. Let's see if we can fend him off with the third kill. Highly unlikely, because obviously he's a PS4 player. They get the best luck. Oh, I've got a crit. One of my gunners has been hit. I don't know what I crit, but I don't see any black smoke coming out that engine, so we're not doing enough damage, clearly. And now he's in the dead zone. Let's put it in a dive. He should now break off and deal with the two enemy, or the friendly fighters. So now we'll just use our dive speed, really. Like I said, I'm not expecting great defensive armament out of this thing. That's not the point of it. And we've got the assist. Lovely jubbly. I'll just give him a thank you. Obviously, if we get up tiered next, well, obviously, I'll do a review on this aircraft at some point once I get the mark of distinction done. Yeah, I'm not expecting a great sort of aircraft, but it's just something I want to relax in. Like, something that I can just take out, bomb a couple of targets, go back to base, and just have a casual grinding experience with it. Because obviously I've got to get the mark of distinction. I think it's like 68,000 RP to get it. Turn rate this thing's surprisingly good, even with flaps off, or not down. Team's not doing great. The O-15 on our team, that not a foe, is actually doing pretty well for himself. But I mean, as long as this plane's got some degree of character, I'll get it, and that's why I wanted it. Not just because it's unique. And personally, when I saw this aircraft, I thought it was going to be in the main tree, which I wouldn't have minded, but nah, she's a premium. 400 golden eagles. $400 golden eagles, and to be honest, it's a pretty Joe average aircraft, really. That's all it is. Oh, about stalling it here. Careful. Our team's dying, unfortunately. You tend to see this a lot. If those 109s die and or that Heinkel 100 dies, I will simply go back out. But we've got a 109. Who's that? He's in a 109B. We can potentially deal with that. It's a G50 as well. There's a SM81. We could maybe take off again. I mean, I don't see the harm in it. Three fighters left, plus myself. I'm the only surviving bomber, so fuck it, let's go for it. We might as well. If you're expecting rapid speed of this aircraft, you're not going to be seeing much from the takeoff. I'll tell you that right now. It's also a MiG-3, which is annoying. This guy's doing pretty well for himself, I'll say that much. However, I believe we are dealing with a Smurfer. That's probably why he said that whole bombers are crap thing. Yeah, there's no way you're legit. You're a Smurfer, you know you are. It's like when I saw on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, there were these guys dressed up as Ronald McDonald from McDonald's and they went to a KFC and just said, "You shit and you know you are" to the KFC staff. It was pretty funny, but at the same time, a bit disrespectful. The reason why I say that is because most of the staff look to be about my age, so it's just sad though that some people will actually go out their way just to deliberately be a dick to the human race. Like, I'm not trying to be words of wisdom here, but I mean, I can be a dick if I have to be, but I'll try not to be a dickhead. Simple fact. So we're going to target that left-hand convoy because that didn't get touched, as far as I'm aware. Did that right-hand convoy get touched? I don't think it did, but for pure sake, I am going to go for the left-hand convoy. But yeah, I think that not a foe is definitely a stat padder or a smurfer, one of the two. But personally, I prefer the look of this skin to the actual stock skin that you get on this aircraft. I'll show the stock skin that you get. So far she's maintaining 180 miles an hour. When I did testing on one engine, because I always do a one engine test on twin engine aircraft, or even one or four engined or three engined aircraft, this thing flew okay. It didn't do too badly on one engine. Still 6 kills, fuck off, you're not that level, legitly. Let's have a look. I think they're actually driving under the bridge, so we might have to go for the right-hand convoy. But yeah, that rudder's responsive. Look at that. I'm literally just touching the rudder. That's responsive, but eh. Alright, let's get the bomb bay doors ready to go. I was going to open them, but then I thought, nah, I'll keep the speed up. This aircraft lifts off speed, so basically fly it like you would a Doe 217 at higher tiers. Get in, bomb your targets, bugger off. I'll keep one bomb just on board in case. There we go. I've got one bomb left, so let's swoop her around. Obviously the I-15 will have plenty of ammunition to come and help us. Alright, last bomb out. That should hit bang on target. And it did, lovely jubbly. Let's use that 30 cal. Probably not going to kill this armoured car because I'm horrendous with 30 cal. There we go. Right, I have no idea what he just said, but it's probably some term that he uses. I don't frickin' know. Let's use that nose gun whilst we're at it. Like I said though, I mean, this aircraft seems something I'll like, so I'm already liking it so far. I see why Dave Schilling sort of got this thing. It's got character, that's for certain, it has got character. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of AAA fire. Come on, there we go. Yeah, they're aiming for the pilot, that's nothing new. Yep, we're getting out of here. Gunners can fire a couple more shots. Yeah, what do you want me to do? A freaking bomber, you dumbass. There's no point me... Why did you attack flak? Should I say, why are you smurfing? Nah, fuck it. Besides, flak is far more dangerous to deal with. He probably doesn't even know. Yeah, for fun, I knew he would. What an arsehole. I'll just correct his terms there. I'd laugh if he actually tries to fucking team kill me. That'd be hilarious. He's too busy yapping to me. Ha! He ripped his wings off! He ripped his wings! Oh my god, that's hilarious. He ripped his freaking wings off. Oh god, I love it when people like that knobhead get their just desserts. 7 kills! He stepped, well, he's freaking smurfing. He freaking deserved that. Oh god, that's hilarious. Oh my god. You see, this is why I enjoy low tier sometimes, everyone. Like, this is just hilarious. Right, let's get on the move. Let's see if we can get in, not be disturbed by that 109. So you're going to win this with your bomber. He really doesn't like bombers, does he, people? Mission objective failed. That's the TB3's gone. Yep, there they go. Yeah, there's a nice convoy of armoured vehicles. I'm so tempted to just blotlist this guy because I really can't be asked to deal with his stupidity. But the problem is, people, I love insulting them. I just don't get why people smurf. I really don't. There's no fun about it. Right, well, let's get these ground targets then, shall we? I love it how he's trying to call me to stop, or like the Smurfer, yeah. I'm sorry, mate. It doesn't take a professor to work out that you're a dick. Like, there's a big difference between smurfing in an I-15 I just don't understand these people. Our gun is in dead zone there. If I target the armoured cars with the bombs... In fact, no, I'm going to target the tanks now. Just so I can kill the targets with the tanks with the bombs. And save the... This player's already getting on my nerves, so I'm probably just going to blocklist him. Hang on, my gun is tracking something. I hear something. What's my gunner tracking? I don't bloody know. Bodying out. Bye. Done. I will see his messages in the chat, but I won't be able to see like what he's saying. But whatever. We've done ourselves pretty well for this game. 22 ground targets. I mean, it's a good start to the play. Surprisingly, that 109 hasn't come to bother us yet, which I'm very concerned about. He didn't land in J out. I don't think he realizes I won't see his messages, but this is the joys of low tier. You do always get those smurfing little shit stains, and when karma strikes, they go and cry about it. As I always say, if you're gonna seal club or smurf, do it in something someone won't expect you to do it in. Why do you think I use a Stuka? I don't know, but sadly that's the kind of thing we have to put up with in War Thunder. Just checking around, make sure we're not going to get some vaults or anything like that. Tail wheel down. Might as well show the cockpit whilst we're on the ground. Engines off. There are actually dials on the outside of the engines. Manifold pressure, RPM and oil pressure. As well as fuel pressure gauges. It's quite clever though, I like it. Obviously you can see part of the British flag right there. I bet he's going to jump onto his main account afterwards and probably just message me or something. Well, let's end this, shall we? I see the 109. The 109's coming to get us. But I've got balls. I'm actually going to take off. I'm just waiting for him to leave the game and then he's just going to... Like, he's just going to get all angry at me. Let's have a look at this guy's level, see if he'll be able to spot us. He probably will, to be honest. It's not hard to spot a B-10B on the deck. But I think this was one of the first bomber planes in general that had retractable landing gear. I'm not entirely sure, so if anyone wants to clarify that, I'd appreciate it. Okay, looks like he's coming right towards us. What we'll do is we'll brake sharp right into him, and we'll try to fend him off. Temporarily, of course, because I do want to try and win this, but it's highly unlikely we will. He's running stealth. Who runs stealth on a 109B1? The guns aren't the best, and running stealth isn't exactly much of a deterrent. I'm probably going to die here, but I've lost my tail control here. Yep, we died. But we did our best. Looks like we got an engine crit, but it wasn't good enough. I'll drop that guy, GG. With only a 30 cal tail turret, you can't exactly fend them off all that well, but we did enough. We did our best, it was very close to a win, so... So let's have a look. Just over, well, just under 3k research towards the mark of distinction. Yeah, it is 68,000, thought it was. 848 vehicle research. Not a bad start, like I say. I think it's a good aircraft. It's just, as you saw there, the defensive armament is a bit shit. So if you're buying this thing, look and use it as a gunship, I would not bother. If you're going to do gunshipping, the Catalina and the American Tree is probably your better bet for that. But even then, who gunships in a Catalina if you're sane and all that? But do I recommend picking up the B-10B at this current point in time? I do. Just, it does have its flaws. It isn't the world's greatest aircraft. I'll say that right now. Excuse me there. But yeah, we got to have a whiny little shithead in our first game. We tried to fend off that 109B, but the 30 cal turret jammed, and there wasn't really much I could do. If it was a twin 30 cal, I'm pretty certain we'd have tied. He'd have took us out, we'd have took him out, but because we've only got one, it's not exactly the best aircraft for defensive purposes, but I wasn't expecting it to be. But hey, we win some, we lose some. Anyway, I'll let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's first flight in the B-10B. We got to have a whiny little shithead, which is always lovely, and, well, added another person to my block list. See you all on the next one.